when you speak out, you'll find that there are others around you you never believed, never thought, who support what you're saying. And the more that people speak out, the more confidence other people have to speak out. And stop looking up. Stop looking up. You know that Val Dunican song, walk tall, look straight, and look the world right in the eye. That's what my mama told me when I was about knee high. She said, son, be a proud man and hold your head up high. Walk tall, walk straight, and look the world right in the eye. We need to stop looking up. When things are happening that we don't like, instead of going, what are they going to do about it? Which is giving the power there. What am I going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? That's the level where problems are sorted out. Not there, here and here. And there's billions of us. Why can't we get together and do it ourselves? Of course we can. But we're so used to giving our power away and looking up. What are they going to do about it, them politicians? Instead of doing it for ourselves, that we give our power away all the time. We need to take it back. Make them irrelevant. Make them irrelevant, because they are really, but make them really irrelevant by doing things ourselves instead of demanding that they do them.
David, I very much appreciate the things that you do. A lot of people know you for a lot of different things, the isms, the this and the that. And before I got you in here about 1.5 years ago, that's all I kind of knew.
Right.
I heard this and he said, she said, this is this. But when you're in that chair, you're trying to get us to wake up and be ourselves.
Yeah.
And to take responsibility and ask questions and wake up. And this is a great message. You know, this is an important message.
Have you noticed something also?
What's that?
The word wake has been hijacked. They call it woke. You know that? That progressive word?
Yes.
Are you woke? Am I woke? What do you study at university? English grammar. Oh, right, okay. Are you woke? No, what? But are you woke? It means, are you into political correctness and all this stuff? That's not woke. That's not awake. That's solid gold asleep. We need to awaken. What does that mean? What does awaken mean? It means to delete the programs of perception of self and the world that we've allowed ourselves to be perceptually controlled and programmed by. That point of consciousness is already awake. What stops us being as awake in our human perceptions and actions as our consciousness is awake are the perceptual programs, the onion skins that dictate our perceptions while we're in this reality. And awakening is simply removing the programs. You know, you don't have to seek enlightenment. We are enlightened. We are enlightened. We're consciousness. We're enlightened consciousness of what we are. It's not about seeking it. Don't seek what you already are. Remove what's keeping you from that conscious connection with what you are, which is the programs. And just get a blank sheet of paper, symbolically or literally, and say, my perceptions getting on that piece of paper are now going to be dictated by me. They're going to be dictated, not what I'm told to think, not what I'm told is, but what I genuinely think myself, what I feel is right, what I've researched and believe is accurate. They're my perceptions. Rather than taking your perceptions, as we used to say years ago, off the peg and just take them wholesale. No. Become a unique point of observation. And, you know, you see this groupthink where you have to think everything the group believes. If there's 10 things the group believes, you can't believe 6 of them and not believe 4, or you're an outcast. You've got to believe all of them. And you show me any group, any people, and they'll be saying some things that you will agree with and some things you won't agree with. Pick them off individually. That makes sense. The same person says something else. No, that doesn't make sense. So I'll take that and I'll leave that. rather than taking wholesale belief systems and they become you. We've got to disconnect from the herd, because the herd mentality is how the few control the many. It's how the shepherd controls the sheep. And when we break away from the herd mentality, we break away from control, because a handful of people can't control 7.7 billion individuals, or even a fraction of that. And individuals is what we need to be. Collectively supporting each other, yes, but not being a group, being an individual, unique point of observation. And what a wonderful world that would be. What a wonderful world where we celebrate diversity. This is the great, and another great of the list of ironies, is that those that spout about diversity are destroying it. I believe in diversity, you can't say that, but me saying that is diversity, right? It's another opinion. Oh no, but that's not the right diversity. And what a wonderful, diverse society you'd have if people brought to the table their own unique spin on everything, their own unique creativity and way of doing things and way of seeing things, how the world and humanity would move on in that state, instead of being confined to this narrow band of perception that we're allowed to have and nothing beyond it. Got to stop. And when it does, the world will change massively for the better.
You really care about humanity, don't you? It's very important to you.
I care about how the world could be compared with how it is. There's something, when you look at suffering, you see it in a certain way if you convince yourself there's nothing we can do about it. That's the way the world is. That's bad enough. But when I see suffering, I see how it could be. I see that it doesn't have to be. Because when you take someone suffering from whatever hunger, whatever war, and you chart back the sequence, you come to the same people who are making it happen. If we remove control there, all that consequence of that disappears. The world could change so fast for the better. It really could, because the world that we call the world and what happens in the world is simply a collection of, it's the collective state of human consciousness. When human consciousness changes, the world it manifests must change. If we care about each other and love each other, we live in a caring, loving world. If we hate or have conflict with each other, we live in a world of conflict and hatred. The world we live in is just the manifestation of human choice made by consciousness. If we give our power away, what are they going to do about it? Then we live in a world controlled by a few people. If we make a different choice and take the power back, then we live in a world which a few people cannot control, because there's too many points of decision making and too many points of choice. And that's another thing, What is freedom? What is freedom? On one level, on one massive level, freedom is the ability to make choices. The more choices you can freely make, the more freedom you have. The fewer choices you have, the less freedom you have. And what this whole conspiracy is about is squeezing human choice. And as they squeeze human choice, even the choice of what opinion you can have now, then they're squeezing human freedom. Because choice and freedom are interconnected. They are expressions of each other. And we need to surely not concede our right to make choices, not least in what we say and what we believe. And the more choices we insist on having, the more freedom starts to manifest.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true. and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just in overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you got to pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.